The King live here once again, folks. Thank you. And for you that spent the night with me, it was really, really a good thing. We slept together. My stream ran all night, and here we are, back again. I think we're gonna have night streams. Night streams where I'm just gonna put my thing up and so I hope everybody's doing good there. Just driving in profile. Hey Chad, how you doing? Stopping by to say, gotta get working. Well, it's raining here, but that don't stop. Mrs. Solo, where have you been? I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I had a stream going all night while I slept. Mrs. Solo, you could have slept right there by me all night, right there. You're such a sweetheart. Trying to deposit some money. What have you been up to? It's raining here. Is it raining where you're at? Time for coffee. It's going to start soon. It's raining. That don't stop me though. Get my coffee and then take on the day. The giant tick The giant tick hasn't bothered me last night. I wonder what's up with the giant tick. What a nasty, miserable day out there. But a day without you, Mrs. Solo, is like a day without sunshine. Probably moving your way. The storm is probably moving your way, Mrs. Solo. Yeah, it's yucky out. At least it's not real cold or real hot, you know? It's not real cold or hot. It's just... John Smith. Who the hell is John Smith? Who the hell is John Smith? John Smith. I'm behind my buddy, the trash truck. Look. These fuckers are up bright and early, aren't they? Yeah, Mrs. Solo said it's fine. Just no bullshit. Bullshit later. Too early in the morning for bullshit. It's too early for bullshit right now. Later on, bullshit. Right? Correct. Just too early for bullshit right now. Because, you know, once I get started, then I just go rambling on, and I don't want to fucking do that right now. The fuck? Time for my coffee. Be right back. All right. Well, let's drive around. Nothing like driving around in the rain, is there? Except singing in the rain. What you doing? Hey, Oda, what's going on, man? What, were you sleeping? I messaged you like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Oda, what are you doing? I had a stream running all night while I slept, but then I wake up. I wake up like 10 times a night. I get up and I have to go back to sleep. It's like, it is muggy out there. You know, when I'm home in the evening and I'm on chat, nobody chats. And when I'm driving, everybody, then everybody wants to chat. Yeah, I got on Facebook, unfortunately. Too much going on. Things will get better, Oda. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. There's nothing to fear but fear itself. My brother and I haven't talked in 30 years. Responded to my happy birthday message to him and liked it sadly, but I'm happy we might get reconnected. I haven't talked to my brother in 2 years. But then again, he's a prick. Oda, I'm only child. I don't really count like two steps. It's just a. Oh wow. Oda, you know why the leaves change colors, don't you? Do you know why the leaves change color? You might think it's because it's getting colder out, but that's not why the leaves change color the way they do. It's because they're getting less sun. Less sun, and when there's less sun during this time of year, they make them change colors. That's why leaves change colors. And just like there's a season for this, there's a season for everything, Oda. For everything, there's a season. A time to laugh and a time to cry. A time to love and a time of hate. A time of war and a time of peace. A time to live and a time to die. For everything, there's a season. And remember, the race isn't always to the swift or the battle to the strong. Time and chance happen to all. Listen to them words and gain knowledge, gain understanding. The race isn't always to the swift or the war to the mighty. Time and chance happen to all. And remember, you're never 100% sure of the outcome of a matter, no matter what it is. A guy can smoke and drink his whole life and live to be 90, but a guy that takes care of himself could croak over at 40 or 50. You never know. You can never be 100% sure in anything of an outcome, no matter how much you think you know the outcome of something or you think you want to know the outcome of something. You're never 100% sure. You can never be 100% sure. The fuck? You wanna you wanna see an intelligent creature? Go look at the ant. Watch the ant. Go to the ant. Consider her ways and be wise. She has no overseer, but yet she stores her food in the winter. Ants are meticulous little creatures, aren't they? Just like these people out here. What do they think they can probe and prod me? Can they poke and prod me? Can they? Can certain people prod and pick? And do they think it's they can mock and joke and prod? Take a Can you take me home like a little pet? Can you make me jump through hoops? Order me around? Look, I'm built like a piece of steel. Equipped with fortitude, 100%. I have muscle over muscle. I have the will to keep going and going and going. What do these people think they could prob and he and ha ha me? They'll remember the battle. They won't do it again. Anybody that fucks with me will remember the battle. They'll do it no more. Can they knock me down 1, 2, 3 times and not think that I'll rise up again? I got knocked down 10 times this year. 10 times. But yet I rise up again. The evil run and hide when nobody pursues, but the righteous they'll stand bold as a lion. Only child. Even you on YouTube, Bergs. I just wave you off as like a little gnat. I don't even pay attention to you. You think I'm funny? You think I make you laugh, Bergs? I'm funny. You think it's a toy? I'm a little ball you can play with and kick around. I'm as tough as they come, Bergs. And anybody who unjustifiably messes with me will remember. And again, Bergs, just because you attack somebody that I don't care for doesn't mean I care about you, Berg, that I care for you. I don't side with you just because you don't like somebody I disagree with. I don't need any help. I hate these squirrels. There's squirrels in the street. They zigzag back and forth and never get anywhere, trying to get run over. I almost hit another squirrel here. Which is zigzagginess. Oda, you know I have a sister, don't you? I have an older sister I haven't talked to in 10 years. I have an older rich sister. Very rich, very rich. You know that, right, Oda? I don't get along with her either. I don't get along with my family members. I don't get along with a lot of people, man. They weren't there. You know, my mom was like a female version of Bergs without being a drunk, without drinking. My mom didn't really drink. She smoked though, but she was like a female version of Bergs. Can you imagine having a female version of Bergs as your mother? I think that's why I tolerate him so much. You know what I mean? Because he reflects off like bits and pieces of how my mother was, like, you know, bipolar. Shoots off at the mouth. See, this is what I can't stand this early in the morning. All these kids going to school and all this bullshit, waiting at every corner and all that. It's 7:53, and there's buses and kids all over the place. And I thought school would start by now, but look at all that black smoke coming from this bus. All that pollution. Look at it. Can't figure out whether I'm hot or cold. Just a second. Okay, I'm back. Is John muted? Oh, I'm not muted now, Mrs. Solo. Thank you. I was. I didn't know it. finding a few things. I had, since yesterday morning, I had 2 cups of coffee and 4 scoops of peanut butter. That's all I ate. Mrs. Solo, as soon as I see myself gaining a little weight, I just stop eating until I get back to my ideal weight. Sometimes I'll go 2 or 3 days without eating, and that way I could eat and spoil myself and eat a real good meal. You don't know how good I enjoy eating after missing a few meals, you know? I really enjoy doing that. I try, even though I was neglecting myself for a while, just to eat one good meal a day and maybe a little snack in between. But breakfast, lunch, and dinner, that's too much, man. And snacks all between, that's too much food. I can gain 4 pounds in one day. I just cut it down. I gotta, 4 pounds can turn into 8 pounds, and 8 into 12. You really don't notice it until you gain like 10 pounds. Then you can feel it. You can feel it in your gut. Like you can feel your pants getting tighter when you put them on. Like before the buttons were loose, and then when you gain weight, you gotta kind of like suck it in to put it on. I've been there. I don't want to gain weight back like that, and it's unhealthy. The less you eat, the more healthier you'll be, and the longer you'll live. According to what they did with mice. I try to weigh myself every morning on the scale because that's the best time to get an accurate reading. And what happens is you get really hungry at first. But if you can go like a day without eating, then you don't like really feel the hunger anymore. It's like weird. Like, you know that hungry feeling you got to eat real bad? But like I said, I still drink coffee and all that. I just had a cup right now. I'll be good to go until 3, 4 o'clock. And I was getting addicted to jam and like peanut butter and jam and all that. The jam, all that sugar in there. I mean, I could just eat scoops and scoops of it. You know what I mean? And it was getting out of hand. So I get back to basis. Because it's so easy to gain weight. Like, before you know it, you look like Bergs. Do you want to look like Bergs? I need my coffee. I put so much cream in the coffee, though. It's like, which is bad too. So I'm gonna try not to eat much, and then maybe next at the end of the week take my daughter back out to dinner again, because I really enjoy that steak dinner over there, and I can put all the calories I didn't put out during the week back into my body, and in that way, like a snake. You ever see how a snake eats? It eats a meal and then don't eat again for another week. I'm no health food nut or nothing, but I mean, I can't gain. I mean, I I lost 30 pounds and I'm not putting it back on. $25 to 30 pounds. In fact, I got to lose more weight. What happened was too is I was getting like bad stomach aches and everything, and that time I went to the hospital, I had some sort of friggin' infection, like they don't even know what caused it or something, like some kind of bacteria infection or something. When I was taking care of my mother, and then my stomach was always bothering me and everything, and I grossly ballooned up to 30 pounds more than what I was right now. And then they kept feeding me medicine. I said, "Fuck this! If I don't do anything, I'm not going to make it, man." That's how bad I was. I was in there for a week. So I just cut everything out and did everything myself. And do I feel better? Yeah, that way I do. Or else you'll be like the walking tick. And Noodles, you're putting weight on too, dude. From the last time I seen you the first time, you put a lot of weight on, dude. Noodles says, "John, I got to lose weight." The good thing about it is you could always lose weight. I mean, if you really wanted to. I mean, when you really eat, it's temporary. You eat, and then you feel good while you're eating, and then after you eat, you feel lousy again. It's like, there's more scrap metal. I like to put some sugar in my coffee. Well, you're the cream in my coffee. £4 is nothing. You know, it's always harder losing the extra weight. At first, it comes off really quick. At first, the weight comes off really quick. It's the last pounds that hurt. I need to get down to about 200 pounds. I mean, I'm 210 pounds. Do you know I weigh 210 pounds? But I have a lot of muscle on me, too. Not all fat, but there is enough. There's enough fat on me, actually. my thighs are fat. I got fat, not my thighs, but my hamstrings. You know what the hamstrings are? Some might think it's sexy. 50 pounds. You're not heavy. Look at Jess. Jess works out very, very well. You know, some medications make you gain weight too. The bottom line is if you don't eat, you won't gain weight, right? Everything else is bullshit. Unless you want to count calories. I count them in my head. I round them off. You figure a slice of bread is probably about 100 calories, right? For 2 slices of bread, it's probably 110 calories. I walk. I don't work out. Well, that's good. I don't even like the workout. I'm working out every day. Walking is all I did. Yes, Mrs. O. Really? How old are you anyway? No, you don't have to tell me. You're 50. You're young. You're young. You're a kid yet. You're just a kid. Hell, when I was 50, I was working out 6 days a week. It wasn't until 58 when I started feeling like, why do I want to do this shit anymore? You know what I mean? The minute I turned 57, I'm like, 57, 58, I'm like, why the fuck do I want to work out? I guess it paid off all them years because I definitely don't look like I'm fucking 59, do I? I don't look like I'm 58 or 59. That's for damn sure. But I feel it sometimes, trust me. Yous are just kids to me. You're kids. I just have good genes, but I'm older than you think. Because I worked out I took care of myself. That's how come I look and I act younger than what I am. Technically, I'm about 10 years younger than what I actually am. Biologically, or whatever you call it. If you compare to me somebody 10 years younger, I'm equivalent to that. See, my health issues, Parasolo, my health issues is, or Mrs. Solo, is I get migraine headaches. I got ear problems. I got eye problems. Like, kind of like, it's not so much as like muscle wise or like extreme backaches or anything like that. Mine is like depression problems. I got other problems. You know what I mean? My problems are inside. It's not related to muscle. Where a lot of people have back pains or this or that. Mine's more or less like I got to take migraine medicine, Excedrin. I got to pop pills because I just got like excruciating. So that's my kind of stuff that I deal with. Physical pain, you could always. What I learned is when something happens, you just put up with the pain and it goes away. You don't need all that kind of shit. I ripped my bicep right off my arm. I never even went to I never got it fixed. I never got nothing. It hurt for 2 fucking months, maybe 3. Oh, the pain was so fucking bad. Just a second. The pain was so fucking bad. My knees, my back. I got that too. I got discs. Parasolo, I got all that shit. I got disc out in my neck. I got disc out in my fucking stenosis. I got my MRIs for all that, but none of it bothers me. It bothered me like hell, and I kept going to the gym, working through the pain in my neck, my back, everything, and it just. I tried pain pills for fucking years, and it just got worse. And I just started working out and everything, and the pain just went away. Like it's weird, except for in my neck, my upper neck, right by where the skull is. I get very bad headaches. Thank God my knees and legs are okay though. No knee problems. See, Parasolo, years ago, a drunk driver hit me, and it knocked a disc out my neck when I was like 27 or 28, and it knocked the disc out in my neck right above like. I had headaches ever since. I never got an operation or nothing, but and they're like, oh, you had that before, and I barely even got any compensation for it. I barely got any kind of fucking money for it. Like my lawyer was crooked. What am I supposed to know? I'm like a fucking kid. You know what I mean? I didn't know about this stuff, and so I hardly got any money for the accident, and it left me for the rest of my life. I've been getting these fucking headaches and shit because of it. Right in the very top disc of my neck, in the back of my neck. And there's not a day that don't go by when I'm not getting headaches or some kind of fucking pain in my neck up there in the top, the very top. Injections never fucking work for me either. They're a bunch of bullshit. Big Steve, what's going on? Big walk today. I know it's all a money making thing, Mrs. Solo. You know. I'll walk. Walk the walk and talk the talk. Fun in the sun. What's up, Fun in the Sun? I recommend as old people get an inflatable hot tub. Inflatable hot tub. 2 miles. I'm trying to get Bergs on the treadmill. You know, I figure we could dangle a bottle of vodka at the end of the treadmill and have him run trying to catch the vodka. You know what I mean? He'll be like a gerbil on a fucking on a wheel. Be like a gerbil on a wheel. Do you think he could walk a straight line? No. It'll be like the Nile River, you know? I have to go and get some things out of here, and then we're going to be on the road again. So give me like 15 minutes. Do treadmills have a weight limit? No. Treadmills are probably built for fat people. That's why they're treadmills, because usually people that they want to lose weight, they're heavy. Heavy people usually, but that's not all necessarily true. But I'll be right there.
the next stop sign, turn left.
Fun in the sun. All right, I'll feed and take them out. See you in 15. Your doggies. Where's Mrs. Solo at? Working? I just like Solo. I don't like the Mrs. in front of it.
At the stop sign, turn left onto South Black Horse Pike. For about 21 miles, continue straight.
We're going to Camden, New Jersey, folks. Welcome back. We're going to check the Great Camden, New Jersey. Since it's raining, I can get this done. great Camden, New Jersey. Ever been to Camden? Hey, Cassandra. You want to come up for a little while? Cassandra, what's going on? I'm headed to Camden, New Jersey in the rain. Well, it's not raining right now, but let me see if there's anything over here first. And then I'm getting the brat ready for school. Cassandra, there is a process. They're trying to blackball me. They're trying to blackball me. There's a group of people trying to blackball me from the Noodles camp. Kitten Rat, Carl the Crab, a bunch of the hoes over there. They're all trying to blackball me by simply not coming around, not talking about me, not bringing my name up. But they're gladly talking to me. I don't know if Noodles is involved in this or not. He might be. But there's a plan to blackball me. MJ's involved. There's a big plan out there that try to blackball certain channels, and I'm on the list. So instead of getting 20 people over here, 9 o'clock in the morning, I only got like 5. So obviously it's working, but
Turn right onto New Jersey Avenue.
maybe in a short term. But it won't work. Who is? Well, it's like Kit Kat.
Buchanan Avenue. And take the first right onto Truman Avenue.
Sorry. Well, you know what blackballing is? Look, I have 3 people in chat. 3 people in chat. It didn't get that way. I'm actually sorry. Don't you mean? There's people in the Noodles camp to this stuff. It's called blackballing. Why are they still coming for you? Well, jealous. It's jealousy. Somebody called me up last night and they're like telling me all this stuff I have nothing to do with. Why? Why would they tell me that? There's a reason I only have 3 people in chat, Cassandra. Because, all you need is a couple mouthpieces. The rest are sheep. Cassandra, do you know what sheep are? Sheep are the people that'll listen to anybody else. They're called sheep. It's an orchestrated attempt to keep me down yet again. They try to infiltrate my channel. They try to get in there. Have you ever noticed that? They try to get in my channel, and when that didn't work, I finally go to that. But now the new one is the blackball me. I was getting 30, 35, 40, 50 people on my chat. Now I'm down to 5 people because they've been together. It's called blackballing. When you blackball somebody, that's the plan. The plan is the Anderson thing. The plan is let's run from the noodle camp. Noodles, you can say what you want, but I know you're all behind all this. It starts with one channel at a time. They go from channel to channel, and they'll do this. They'll start by blackballing. They'll do anything they can to try to stop. They did it to Anderson and ran him out. So now they're trying to do it to me, which will never work. Never work. I have certain people here that just will come over no matter what. But they'll try to blackball, and then they'll move on to the next channel. You know what I mean? It's an orchestrated attempt from a bunch of people that have nothing better to do. This is their life. Don't you understand, Cassandra? I'm just here. I'm not talking about anybody. Am I bringing anybody else? It's an orchestrated attempt. And what it does is and you know the ones, the CBW crews, they're all involved in blackballing. And they do it where they like, oh, they're quiet about it. You don't support and you don't come around and all that. All of a sudden, when a group of people do that, it's conspired. And it stems from if somebody tries to get enough power or obtains to get power, they'll do that. But it only works temporarily. You can't hold on. Because like I said, talent will always rise to the top, Cassandra. See, over here in this movie, it's a group. It's a group. And it can monopolize the group because it's too small. You gotta go outside the box. You gotta go and maybe I'll start doing vertical streams. Yeah, Dave is messing with that girl. Actually, I'm blackballing all of them. I don't talk about them. I don't care about them people. I'm going to start doing vertical streams more. I thought maybe if I did it this way, you're more in Connect, doing StreamYards, but you don't get the audience. He is so desperate, and shows G. They'll never get together, Cassandra. You know what I mean? It's all a bunch of nonsense. It's all a bunch of nonsense. But the blackballing is terrible. And that's what they do. They want to blackball my channel. Like I said, they did it to Anderson. Now they're trying to do it to me. You know, a group of losers get together and then they spread it around. Don't go over there. Don't go over there no matter what. Don't go over there no matter what. Don't watch. Don't do nothing. I'll never go away. You understand? I'll never go away. If I have one person watching this, I'll never go away. I might go away for a week or two. I'm not going anywhere. Do you hear that? Noodles, if you're listening to me, and your group over there, whoever's behind it, I'm never going anywhere. Never. Whether PDX is behind it too, I don't know. It's a blackball. I mean, I should have 50 people in here. I'm a talented individual. I should have 50 people in here, and I don't. I'm being blackballed. My stream rights have been affected, um, infiltrated, hacked at one time. They couldn't hack it, so now they're trying something else. Don't ever underestimate what these people would do. I mean, the research lollies a dead person. It tells you the evilness of these people. But I'll never go anywhere, folks. I'm not going anywhere. Just a second. See, I work, and I do this at the same time. In fact, I'm going to be going live more than ever. I want to start doing 24-hour streams. What do you think about that? Even when I sleep, I want to keep a stream on. With StreamYards now, I'm paying for it. I might as well do it. I don't deal with Dave 25 anymore. He's such a loser. He's such a loser. But Cassandra, don't think that they can't do that. Yep, that's smart. Keep the money coming in. Oh, I'm not making no money, Cassandra. I mean, I'm making money, but not from YouTube. I got a handful of people that I talk to privately, and that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna keep streams going for 24 hours. Why do I have to stop streams? I mean, I'll stop them and start one up because there's only so many hours you can go before. But like I said, I'm paying for it. I might as well use it. He lays around. He's a pig. Dave 25 is a fat pig. I'm sorry I even really helped him. You know what I mean? He never said thank you, Cassandra, for building his channel up the way I did at a time when it was ready to pop. I managed his channel. I caused it to pop. I'm an A1 manager. If anything, I can manage channels very, very good. I should be a channel manager because I know how to put things in play. I know how to direct people, but I can't do it myself. We're headed to Camden, New Jersey. Dave 25 is Dave 25 made about $300 yesterday, Cassandra, laying around doing nothing. He lays around and does nothing. He made about $300. I told you about him from the start. Yes, you did. Cassandra, you always know. I should listen to you more. You know that? Cassandra always knows. I mean, there's women out there. Some of you women know. You know what I mean? You already know. And you're like, I told you, John. I'm like, yeah, I should have listened to you. You know what I mean? I should have listened to you about Dave 25, Cassandra. You're right. You're right. I should have listened more, but I don't listen. I have to learn myself. Take the bad with the bad. The girth on Dave 25 is terrible. How could any woman want him? Only retards want him, Cassandra. You have to be a retard. I'm thinking about getting a third phone, and one is just going to be around the clock YouTube. Around the clock YouTube. What do you think? And the other two I could use for my business pleasures. One's for YouTube, one's for pleasure, and one's for business. Three phones. One's for business, one's for pleasure, and one's for YouTube. Yeah, he's a big bagger. He's a little bagger. He's a bagger. Very dreary day. Very dreary day. I got a 30-minute ride to get to Camden, New Jersey. second. Five miles to Camden, New Jersey, folks. Do you find a lot of stuff in New Jersey? Cassandra, if you knew how much money I made, you wouldn't believe it off of junk. Which really, at the end of the day, it's not really junk. Because I know what to get, and I know what sells, and I know what is good, and I know what's scrap, and I take everything apart. I'm considered an expert, Cassandra. I don't care what job you have. You could have the lowliest job, but if you're an expert in that one field and above everybody else, you're a success. I'm considered an expert in what I do, above everybody else. Because let's face it, usually people that do this stuff don't have my intelligence. See? Oh shit, look at that accident. Oh shit. A 4-car accident. If I wasn't in a 4-lane, I would have turned off and filmed it. I'm considered an expert, Cassandra, at what I do. So that makes me it's not only junk, it's metal too, Cassandra. I get a lot of Cassandra, I got these speakers, they're as big as me. And they're worth like $1,000. I have to see if they work. They're in real good shape. These speakers, they're stereo speakers. They're almost as big as I am. There's 2 of them, and they're in mint shape. And I looked them up. If they work, but I don't know how to test them. But if I find out how to test them, and if they work, no, they're big and square. They're called Genesis. Genesis. They're called Genesis speakers. I'll have to show them when I get back home or something, you know? They're like...
In 2 miles, take exit 2 to merge onto I-676 North.
Do you know how many PlayStations and Xboxes I got? Probably like 6. But I have to get, I'm trying to get my daughter to test them. I don't know anything about them. I had the wires and everything. I mean, I got to make sure they work. I mean, technically, Noodles dropped his charges against me, but I didn't drop them against him. I don't think they want to drop charges. I got a phone call from Fernelli. I tried to call Noodles up. He won't answer the phone or he's not available. I got to talk to him about this, man.
Use the right 3 lanes to take exit 2 to merge onto I-676 north toward Camden.
Headed to Camden right here.
Take the exit. In 3.5 miles, take exit 5B toward Camden Business District and Rutgers University.
Headed to Camden, people.
In 2 miles, take exit 5B toward Camden Business District and Rutgers University.
What a dump. List crawler, prostitute, pervert. A lot of crime everywhere. Well, we're going to be visiting the heart of Camden right now. Yeah, this is a blue area. Up another accident.
Stay in the second lane from right.
I never been to Canada.
To take exit 5B toward Camden Business District and Rutgers University.
Never been to Canada. Why? You want to go?
Take the exit, then take the first left onto Linden Street. At the light, turn left onto Linden Street, then take the first left onto North 7th Street.
Oh, you have to go alone though, Cassandra. You can't have another accident. What the fuck is going on here? Can't these people drive?
At the light, use the middle lane to turn left onto North 7th Street. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Market Street. Go past this light, then at the next one, turn right. At the light, turn right onto Market Street.
Look at that old church. There we are, Camden. Look at that guy jiving. Look at that guy jiving in public. Oh, it wouldn't be boring, Cassandra. Don't worry, it wouldn't be boring. We might not to get much. We might not have much sightseeing to do. You know what I mean? Now, unfortunately, we wouldn't have much sightseeing to do. How the fuck do I park?
The destination is on your left. Arrived.
We might have to switch phones. If you take your friends, then you'll make it just like back home. Take friends. That's just a cushion. 3rd. Oh, your friends don't live here where I live. Yeah, let me ask this guy. All right, here we go. Some empty buildings there in Camden. There you go. Camden's a very old place. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to shut this thing off, I think. I'll go live again and start another stream up. Thank you.